We need some cooler weather, though, if we're going to do football.
It's going to feel like football season.
Yeah.
We got to have that crisp air.
It'll take some time. You know, our average temperature is finally going down.
Great.
Now that we have kind of peaked in the middle of summer. So by the time we get to the end of the month, our average temperature should be around 90. I mean, that's still hot, but we do have, once again, heat danger in effect for the day today. Excessive heat warnings for both today and tomorrow. Our heat index values, or those feels like temperatures, are what are going to be very, very important than just the actual air temperature. But the air temperature in and of itself is going to cause some big problems. And we do have excessive heat warnings across a large portion of the region, along with those heat advisories. And these go not only through tomorrow, but through next week for places off to our north. And in terms of rainfall, we are anticipating little to no rainfall here over the next week, as that dome of high pressure and that ridge is really parked on top of us here across northeastern Oklahoma. You can tell the cloud cover off to our west and off to our east, but here across our area, very little cloud cover, as that's what happens when you have a ridge of high pressure. It pretty much keeps everything away from the area. But down to our southwest, check out these cloud features from Hurricane Hillary. We've been talking a lot about it as we get more into the thick of hurricane season. In the eastern Pacific, this is a very kind of rare and historic storm, as there are tropical storm warnings now in effect, which is very, very historic for portions of Southern California. And it has started to weaken. It kind of peaked its intensity on Thursday night and yesterday. And now it started to weaken, as you can tell, as it moves farther and farther north, moving into some cooler water. And as it moves on land, which it's expected to make landfall when that centermost part of the hurricane, or the eye, moves onto land. It's supposed to make landfall sometime tomorrow. And as it does, it will lose its energy source, which is the ocean. So, of course, our thoughts and prayers with Southern California and the Baja Peninsula as that storm makes landfall and will drop historic amounts of rainfall, more rainfall than they see in like a year. So big deal there. Next 7 days, little to no rainfall here across the area as that ridge of high pressure is on top of us. Clear, sunny skies this morning, 79 for our temperature with a dew point at 73. So it's already muggy out the door, and temps are in the 80s already for some. We will be in the 80s through about 9:30, 10 o'clock, and then we'll see those temps really begin to crank up, especially as we head into the lunchtime hour and afternoon. 97 by lunchtime, triple digits this afternoon, lots of sunshine, very little wind, which is going to be a big kind of sad thing for us as we head into the afternoon. And we could see some air quality issues as well. Lots of intense sunlight, very little wind. That could cause us some issues later this afternoon. Actual air temperature, triple digits for all of us, a little bit cooler in northern and eastern Oklahoma. Temperatures nearing 105 for most of us, with that southwest wind at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Your Sunday doesn't look much better. Very similar, a degree hotter here in the metro and even hotter to the north of the metro. Bartlesville 105 tomorrow. South wind switching to a northwest wind, which is not going to bring us much relief at all. That boundary will just give us a little bit of a wind shift. Triple digit heat here over the next week. Heat advisories and heat warnings are going to be the norm as we go about your week. 7-day planner, check this out. Triple digits, more of the same. How many ways can you say it's hot, Kristen?
It is way too hot.